What's good, YouTube? Dorsey Mad Gaming here. And today, we're talking about offense in Madden 18. What's good, YouTube? Dorsey Mad Gaming here. And I am very tired, man. We had to go to Dallas today, and your boy feeling that round trip. Um, but I want to talk about offense today in Madden 18 and where they can improve. Honestly, to me, the offense isn't that bad. I'm actually happy with the way that the run game is on Madden. Could it be better? Yeah, the blocking could be a little bit better. But I'm 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 satisfied with the run game. Like if they didn't change anything on the run game, I wouldn't be disappointed. Um, for this fact that to me, I've always compared Madden's running game and the way that the players run, do juke spins and stuff like that to college football. Because to me, college football, the runners, it was very fluid. If the runner had good awareness and agility and stuff like that, then he could make great moves. The running on Madden used to be very clunky. Used to be dang near impossible to run the football. And when you did, it didn't seem very realistic to like very elusive runners. Now, one thing I will say that I would like to see is more broken tackles. Um, like if you have a big guy and you truck him, yeah, they'll run him over. I will admit that. I kind of do like that they've improved that. I think that stiff arms could be better as well as spin moves. If you say change anything as far as the running of the players, be it quarterback, receiver, running back, I say the stiff arm and spin move needs to be buffed because it. I mean, you look at guys like Ladainian Tomlinson. That boy had a lethal stiff arm. Eddie George, same thing. And then Eddie Lacy for the Green Bay Packers, he's got a pretty awesome spin move. There's guys, Barry Sanders and so give the running backs a little bit more weapons. Also, tone down that aggressive catch or what is it, the spectacular catch. Tone that crap down, man. Because I understand a guy like Odell Beckham, one hand in it. And like we talked about, I talked to a guy in the comments on another video about that. It's okay. It's all well and fine if it happens maybe once a game, something like that, a catch like that. But in Madden 17, you see that happening pretty much all the time. And not only that, but it's happening with mediocre receivers whose catch rating isn't that high and who damn well ain't making no catches like that. Um, I feel like that needs to strictly be based off of that character's or that player's spectacular catch rating instead of their general catch rating because that's a spectacular catch. And so, not in that revamp the spectacular catch on these players. Now, Odell, the one that bought that stuff in, so I expect him to have a 99 overall spectacular catch because the boy's made. He's proven time and time again that he can make those catches. Um, but that then as far as like quarterbacks, I would like to see. I'd like to see them be more aggressive with the football. Like if my throwing power is 99, I want that ball to zip. And not only this, let's make it realistic, EA, because I feel like if I feel like if for instance, a quarterback's throwing power is 99 and the receiver's catch is not that high, that he will drop balls if you bullet pass it to him. And the reason I would like to see stuff like that in the game because it adds a realism to it. Not only that, but it makes you as a quarterback determine how much touch to put on that football. Because we all know guys like Brett Favre, Brett Favre, my John Madden impersonation, Brett Favre. Favre and John Elway, guys like that came into the league and were very powerful arms. They was breaking fingers and stuff. And I would like to see that because you have several guys that when you look at the quarterbacks throw the ball in Madden, you can't really tell a difference between a guy with 80 throwing power and a guy with 99 throwing power. Like, add some depth into that. I would like to see a guy with 99 throw power. I'd like to see that ball get there a lot faster. Also, a possible new statistic or attribute that you can add for the quarterbacks is release. Yes, because everybody that's watched football, everybody that's played football, a great attribute in a quarterback is his release. How long does it take him to get that ball off? I feel like that would be an awesome attribute because you even watch games. Guys like Dan Marino predicated his career off of a quick release. A quarterback with a quick release is awesome because he's able, his throwing motion isn't that long, so guys don't have time to get to him and get a sack. Guys don't have time to knock the ball down because that ball's coming out quick. Doesn't mean that it's coming out fast and hard, so that's not the same as throwing power. But I believe when you add release with throwing power and accuracy, see, because y'all did that with accuracy. Accuracy for a quarterback used to be one stat. Then y'all broke it down into multiple different stats, such as long throw accuracy, short throw, medium throw, deep throw, play action. So I would like to see, I would actually like to see throwing power kind of broken down. Instead of just throwing power, you can do two things: release and velocity. Because just because you get a quick release doesn't mean that ball is going to come off with a lot of velocity. But if you have a quarterback that has a quick release as well as a lot of velocity, he's able to put a lot of velocity on the ball. Let that break, let those come together and form that character's throwing power. But not only that, like I said, make it so that when we're playing the game, you can tell a quarterback that's got a strong arm. You see what I'm saying? I would really like to see that. Put some animations in the game for those things, for those wide receivers where it hits them in the chest and they drop the ball. You see what I'm saying? Also, man, I thought about this the other day. It was in an older version of Madden. We got to bring this back, not just for offense, but for defense. Matchups. Matchups, y'all. Bring back matchups. I remember being able to go into the substitutions, and I could actually put to have, say, if I got Darrelle Revis, I could actually put him to always be matched up with, say, Odell Beckham, for instance. Bring that back to the game because that's something realistic to football. You know, if I've got a dominant corner and I want him going one on one all the time with this receiver, bring that back into the game, man. And you could actually do that with everybody. You could do it with the linebackers. You can do that with the safeties. You can have them manned up all the time with, say, the running back or another wide receiver. Bring it back. Bring it back. We need that. And I know this is kind of a defensive thing, but also it can play into the hands of the offense because if you know somebody's going to match up a player against you, and EA, make sure that the EI does matchups so that we can take advantage of it because I feel like that's what the offense should do. Take advantage of it, you know. But like I was saying, so add that into the game as well to help improve the offense. As far as the offensive lineman, I would like to see more pancakes. Do y'all see pancakes? I don't see a lot of pancakes, and I like pancakes, so I'm watching out for pancakes. Can we bring pancakes back? Can we bring pancakes back? Is that even a stat in Madden? Are you able to see the offensive lineman's pancakes? I would like to see some guys get straight up pancaked. And on the flip side of that, on the defensive line, I know we're talking about offense, but I'm going to say something about defense too, because doggone it, I love me some defense. I want to see some guys get put on their butt. You know what I'm saying? Make the offensive linemen seem more aggressive. They don't seem that much aggressive. The majority of the time that I'm running and passing the ball, I don't see guys getting put on their ass in the hole. You know, I see a lot of guys getting your running back running into them. They just pushing or they getting drove back. I want to see some people get drove back and fall. You know, I want to see some offensive linemen pancake some guys. I want to see some offensive linemen, you know, hit them guys low that's getting their hands up and make the defensive lineman jump and throw their hands up. Come on, EA. That ain't too much to ask for, man. That ain't too much to ask for. So we've covered the wide receivers, we've covered the quarterbacks, the running backs, the linemen. I think if you add those things into the game, you make a more realistic style and a fun style of offense. Offense is already pretty fun, but the wide receivers are OP as you know what. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think the biggest draw from that, if I couldn't have but one of those things, I would like to have that quarterback attribute. To where if they throw a hard, like if they're throwing power, or if you break it down into those two stats, quick attributes, quick release and throwing power, that it comes out quick, it comes out. You can actually see the zip on that football. You see that football travel a lot better. And then, because then it makes it cool for, when you're trying to squeeze balls into tight spaces and stuff like that, that attribute comes in handy for those things as well. But all in all, y'all, that's what I got for offense. What do you think they should add to Madden 18's offense? Also, y'all, today is Thursday. Yeah. Well, if you're watching this video today, it's Thursday. You might be watching it tomorrow, which is Friday, or you might be watching it the day after tomorrow, which is Saturday, or Sunday. I don't know. Whenever you're watching this, just know this, man, that this upcoming week is my prediction for something to drop for Madden 18, be it the cover athlete or a teaser trailer. I'm thinking more cover athlete. So you know what I'm saying. But like I said, y'all, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Don't forget to comment too, man. Let me know what y'all think should be added to Madden offense or what should be taken out. That's all I got for today, fellas. Till next time, y'all, and God bless.